see what, see if I can see what time it is. Otherwise, we'll just find out tomorrow in the race. And if I bugger it up, it'll be quite funny. All right. Hello and welcome to another video. Now I'm revisiting this one for the Mountain Massif Alpe TT because I'm actually going to change bike. I'm going to ride to the Alpe base, and then on the hill I'm going to change to the climbing bike. I want to see which bike is the fastest to the base. Now down here I've got the TT bike, but I haven't got the fastest wheels because the thing is I don't think there's anything to be gained by having fast wheels, because you've got to swap bike and then wheels, which adds a lot of complexity. So I just put the wheels that I want to use if I swap to the road bike. And then on this side, I've got the gravel bike. Up here, I've got the regular climbing bike. I think I'm using the Scott. I don't know why I've got it anyway. I've got the Scott Addict, I think. Got the Addict. On up here, I've got this way. I've got the mountain bike, which I'm actually recording on another device. So I can't see it here, but that's why I'll be looking down here occasionally, checking to see how it's going. Anyway, so now the next thing to do is set off without trying to make sure they all move evenly. So this time I've actually connected the power to my Wahoo kicker, just because it will give a more even power reading, which won't make any difference in terms of the result. That just looks better. Video, I think. So now I'll fast forward all this bit because it takes forever. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run work it through Apple TV. Apple TV is the only one I'm connected. I won't have cadence on all of them because of it's a pain in the ass. Okay, so let's just wake up. I don't want you connected. Okay, you. Let's just wake everything up. Make sure everything's working. So I can get a smooth transition. Now, the issue is too, I know the pens are slightly closer to the mountain, so the TT bike and the road bike will get a little bit of an advantage. What are we talking about? 1-2 seconds maybe? Definitely the mountain bike will have a big disadvantage. You can see when we go past the pen entry. Next issue is, how smoothly can we get away? Hopefully no one else is paired up besides trying to control besides Apple TV. I'll find out very shortly. Workout. I'll set myself a 200 watt. I'll do 200 watts and then a 350 watt test. So I have to look back at the tape. Hope that everyone got off on a smooth start. Probably should have just had non-erg to start off with, but okay, so now down, okay, work properly. So down here is the only device I've got connected to the internet, but it's a TT bike, so draft won't be affecting it. You shouldn't see any riders in any other videos around here, up here, here, and here. Okay, so the readings all should be stabilized. Obviously, now this time, I always say obviously. So this time, you won't see the riders together because I'm using the one account. Rather than last video, I was using 2 accounts so I could ride together. So you just have to look at the terrain, the landscape to see where they are. So here we come past the pens now. So as you expect, the TT bikes ahead. road bike and the gravel bike. Well, gravel bike's a little bit interesting. Mountain bike's coming dead last. Gravel bike might have, I think I saw a spike in power. The gravel bike on Apple TV. Because everyone else is using Amp Plus. Apple TV is using Bluetooth. That very first kick. I would use Amp Plus for the Apple TV, but obviously Amp Plus doesn't exist on Apple. So what will be interesting is the mountain bike versus TT bike. And it is 200 watts. I'm at 75 kilos. So 200 watts. The reason why I've chosen 200 watts is that the increased time to get to the Alpe, a lower wattage, might be an advantage for a mountain bike. And I'm on at 350 watts to see what the gap is. Obviously it's going to be smaller because going faster. But how many seconds difference will it be? Okay, so the TT bike's absolutely romped away. This is what I expected because that downhill section is really fast. The road bike's ahead of the gravel now. And the mountain bike's coming dead last. I watched the mountain bike absolutely kill it through here. You can see how the different apps. So this one here is running through my phone. That's why it's garbage. Apple TV. Make sure I Apple TV. Not too bad. It's obviously not as smooth as a PC. My gaming PC, streaming PC. And then up here, I got it right. Getting better at this. So up there is Whitney's, what is it? Microsoft Surface Pro. I think Microsoft Surface Pro 7 hasn't got a dedicated graphics card. So frame rates are a bit choppy and doesn't have the same effects as the PC. You got it wrong. As the PC. I gotta remember to just do the opposite. Tough thing is using the right hand. Like the hand is the bit that gets me. Now I'm off center. The reason why I did that is because I didn't want to get in the way of the power reading. Let's see if I can get it right. Yeah. The power reading here, but then I realized it's in workout mode, so I can easily cover it up and it wouldn't matter. But I'm not changing it now. We've got cadence on these. Hey, my fingers just bit. Only one I haven't got cadence on is that one. Oh no. Ah, the phone. Yeah, so I was going to say, I don't remember having cadence on another one. The phone. I think I had cadence for a second. But trying to get everything connected up. It's hard enough when you've got one device running. the gravel bike compared to the road bike. So the road bike's still ahead of the gravel bike, is that right? No, wrong. So the gravel bike's ahead of the road bike, that makes more sense. And the gravel bike and the TT bike are very close. In fact, the gravel bike's just pulled ahead. I think. Yeah, it's hard to tell because there's different textures. Different shadows. Yeah, so there's the monkey. So the mountain bike's gone well past that. Gravel bike's pulled ahead of the TT bike at this wattage. I bet you at 350 watts it's not going to be the same as that. And then of course the road bike's just gone past the monkey now. What is it, the sloth? It's going to be me going up the Alpe tomorrow in the last kilometre. I'm going to go for a 20-minute effort. And if I blow up, I blow up. Okay. I've got to go through this whole setup process again for the 350 watts. That took a long time. It's hard to keep up with what's going on. I've got to look up here. This is the key. How much time difference versus a mountain bike. And it'll be the TT or the gravel. Probably the gravel, maybe. Looks like it. Remember, it's to the base. So we've got a little bit of tarmac. Yeah, don't think the TT bike's going to get the gravel this time. That's why I use a TT bike on the PC. There's too much stuffing around, disconnecting everyone's internet. You always had one that was connected to the internet, so I'm figuring I might as well just make it the PC with the TT bike. So the mountain bike's getting close. I should be looking up here, but I should have put the laptop up there. So when I'm looking down here, it's actually I'm looking up there. Okay, what's the time going to be? Well, I'll look at the road bike time. Oh, the gravel bike's getting close too. Gravel bikes. Gravel bike going to beat the mountain bike? Close. TT bike storming home. Okay, so here we go, mountain bike, 9:36, 9:42, I'm not going to remember any of these, 9:47, okay, so mountain bike's 36. "20 seconds so far behind mountain bike. Ooh, 30 seconds. Okay. So, go the gravel bike. I don't know, I thought I could disconnect from the internet. Disconnect. So that was, I could probably cut that out. But that was poor Hamlet. We're actually discussing the video that I made. Different findings. That's why I've done this again in terms of piqued my interest about the different wattages. So 30 seconds at 200 watts, which you can easily make a bike change in 30 seconds. On the hill tomorrow when I race, I'll see how I go, but I think I can get it down to 10 seconds. I might try and see if I can get Whitney to see if I can get Whitney to ride behind me as I make a bike change later on when I ride with her, and see if I can see what time it is. Otherwise we'll just find out tomorrow in the race, and if I bugger it up, it'll be quite funny. Alright, on to setting it up again for 350 watt. Okay, so back now for the 350 watt effort. Just making sure that I haven't got, I want that controllable, I don't want that controllable, I want that controllable, I don't want that controllable. Alright. Now, I can't get cadence to work on that one for some reason. It shows up as Wahoo, but my kicker one doesn't have a cadence sensor and my aciomas aren't being picked up by my phone. Stop pedaling. Stop this. Final one is the kicker in the Apple TV. I've turned erg mode off just to get a smoother start this time. See how? So the gravel bike has a slight advantage just because it's Bluetooth. It picks up instantly. Well, not instantly, but it picks up a lot faster. So now I'll go into erg mode. Pick up for watts though. Realised I was riding in the big ring last erg mode, but 200 watts is probably not such an issue. But I'll swap to the little ring. Oh, my phone's going to die soon. Jeez. Gotta get this test done before my phone dies because it doesn't charge while that's being connected. Alright, 250 watts. I'll get there pretty fast. Getting that cadence up now. See the cadence? It's weird. It's not 67. Shouldn't even be reading. Wahoo hasn't got cadence. Not the Gen 1. Get the fans going full this time. My bet is TT will smash the gravel bike this time. Mind you, that was probably the difference last video. The gravel bike had a slight head start. At 56 kilometers an hour compared to 52. Mountain bike's doing 51. 61 kilometers an hour for TT. $58 for the road. Gravel and the road bike aren't far apart. Remember the head start the gravel got. Remember, even though up here there's the mountain bike, for me I'm looking down here. Oh God. So 30 seconds difference between the mountain bike and the climbing bike. Just in case you've skipped forward all of my video, you can see other riders down here because That's the only one online. The TT bikes, I know drafting. All the other bikes are offline because it's my one single account. Whitney hasn't got access to the bikes I need to test. I don't want to do this 8 times. Mountain bike should be flying now. Gravel bike, TT bike close. The mountain bike's taking the lead. It's doing 41 compared to the TT, 38. I've got my Alpine Classic jersey on, but I had a bad crash, broke the collarbone. I never actually got to do this event because of the bushfires in 2020. Back when we thought the bushfires was the biggest story in the world, and then along came bloody coronavirus. Of course, it's hard to know. I'm glad I didn't say 400 watts. Starting to ease into the effort now though. Mountain bike's just ahead of the gravel. Gravel's just ahead of the TT. Road bike's well behind. I reckon the TT with the fastest wheels is as fast as the gravel. You gotta swap wheels. Swapping bikes and wheels is a recipe for disaster. Almost there. That little icon's good. Tell the timing. So gravel bike and TT bike. Gravel bike had at least a second head start. So the much of a muchness. The mountain bike's definitely the way to go. Remember, the start pins are slightly shorter to the gravel. Almost there. Oh, I missed the mountain bike. I'll do it back on the tape. It's not 30 seconds though, is it? Definitely not. There we go. That'll do me. Why you can't just exit the workout? Work out to 200 watts. I have to go back to the tape. Don't worry about the red because I accidentally changed my ATP, I think. The only one I'm going to bother recording with is this one, and I ain't climbing the whole Alpe. Come on, turn around. There he goes. So, what do we get from that? Probably not much. Got the 350 watts to the base of the Alpe, probably isn't the best idea. But bike change all depends on how fast you're going to the Alpe. As you can see, I'll look back on the tape, but that definitely wasn't 30 seconds. If that was less than 20 seconds, I wouldn't bother changing. But, well, I know there are people who are going to be doing 300, well, what is it, 350 watts, 4.7 watts per kilo or something, I think I saw. So yeah, some of you guys will be doing that. Some will be doing more. So if you want to maximize or minimize your time on the course, I don't know, I think 10 seconds is possible to change, but that relies on everything being perfect. So is it really worth it for 5 seconds? If you're doing 200 watts, yeah, this is why I do these tests, because I did the test the other day at 300 watts. I think it was what, 18 seconds or something difference. Which for me borders on don't bother changing. But if you're doing 280 watts, it's going to be more. So it's probably worthwhile changing. But you've got to practice your changes. So, one of the things, if you're using Apple TV, use Apple TV, it always goes to your top, here, always goes to the top of your garage. So, as we're going up a hill, go to your frame, go to the menu, and because we're climbing the Alpe, we don't need to press A. Stop pedaling, and the frame's going to come real quick. So hit frame, and then just choose the very first one you get, and then start pedaling. Okay? So I don't know what that was. Could have been 10 seconds. A spike in power and Bluetooth. Probably why I don't like using the wire you kick it for power. I think that was correct. I much prefer Asiama Duos. Although I do get a spike in Asiama Duos if I let them fall asleep and I'm using Out Plus, which annoys me. So, but if you're using, let's try with the phone. With the phone, oh, accidentally bumped the cord. Let's see if we can get the phone back. we've lost the phone. It's alright. Got what we needed out of you, phone. You can disappear now. Which one are you? Thank you. Okay. So, on the PC, I'm not really going up enough hill, am I? What am I? Doesn't matter. So, what you do, you don't stop pedaling, you don't need to worry about pressing A, just go into your garage, and then on the out, you just stop pedaling. You're going to stop really fast. The difference between, I won't bother doing a fast change, but so you go straight to the bike you've chosen. So I'd go aero road, start pedaling. So the difference between Apple TV is it goes to the top of your garage. So if you've got the Bridgestone, just hit the Bridgestone. With the PC, you can actually work out what TT bike you want based on what climbing bike you want. So now we won't bother. We'll see how fast we can just swap again. So garage. Okay, so stop pedaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so about 8 seconds, but so we're going to the garage again. On the out, you're going to stop much quicker too. So if you're going to do, so I've got a Scott here. I'd go straight to the Scott Addict if I was swapping over on the climb. There's another mountain bike. I think I've got a Canyon up here. So the Canyon Lux. Well, it's you probably wouldn't choose a Canyon Lux because you've got to go Aero Road or the Bridgestone. Bit of stuffing around. Focus. So don't use the Canyon Lux. Let's see what else. Have we got anything close to the Athos? We go to the garage. Let's swap to the bigger screen first. Okay. So here, go to the garage, and what do we want to get? We want to get something near the Athos. So does Specialized have a mountain bike? What have they got? Oh, well, it's not alphabetical. But S works. Should I buy it or not? I'll get it. How many bikes though? Ah, bugger it. Yeah. Well, okay, I'll do it for you guys. So, let's go and see what it is in the garage. And hopefully it's right next to the Athos. Specialized S-Works. Ah, bugger it. Where is it? Yeah, see? This is where I'd really like to be able to organize my garage. Can I undo that? Actually, probably. Oh no, because I think I'm on the internet. I can't. If I just shut down the system, it won't undo it. So for me, on tomorrow. Hey, wait a sec. Why is it way up there? Is it because it's a new item? Ah, there we go. So there it is. There's Athos. Oh, it's one down. This is the issue. So, okay, practice that. So, garage, frame, 2 down, bang. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing then. I'll be going, riding the S-Works bike, then going straight to the Athos. And make sure you set up your wheels already before you enter the pen. Otherwise, if you go swap to that bike, you might be finding yourself got the DT Swiss wheels. Alright. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. I'll be going with that mountain bike and then practicing. Practice. Well, you're going to know where you want to go. So the Apple TV know that you're going to be starting at the top, and so just choose the very first road bike you see, because stuffing around for 5 seconds is going to make it worse than getting a bike that's 1 second or 2 seconds slower. And don't worry about pressing A, just stop pedaling, just go into the menu. Well, I think that's probably it for my... I could ramble on for a lot longer, but it wouldn't add any more to the content. Right, well, I'll package this up and chuck it on YouTube for some people to watch while they're doing their workouts. Catch you later. I'll see you tomorrow on the live stream maybe. Whitney, can you shut the front door? I'll do it if you can't otherwise. Can you shut the front door, because the guy from next door is yelling very loudly to his phone. Thank you.